So, Tulsi Gabbard has break away from Medicare for All. Yep, and she calls it Medicare Choice. Take a look.
Healthcare, education, infrastructure, protecting our environment.
When you say healthcare, are you for Medicare for All? If you can just tick through the list more specifically.
Yes, I prefer to call it Medicare Choice, where we are ensuring quality health care for all people, regardless of how little they may have in their pocket or their bank account, while maintaining their freedom of choice. If they've got an employer-sponsored plan or a union-sponsored plan that they're happy with, they should have the opportunity to do so.
So, yep. So Tulsi is breaking away from Medicare for All. So she said everyone will still be covered, but people still have a choice. If they like their union insurance or work insurance, they can still keep that. So, okay, I'm trying to keep an open mind here, okay? Like, I hear that Australia has Medicare for All, but it also has private insurance. So, maybe it's like that. And I've been seeing around on all these progressive YouTubers, Ron Pacone, Nico House, they have their perspective on it. And I guess we need more clarification, because isn't the idea of like having Medicare for All, like everyone's covered and there's no duplicitous coverage, so we can actually afford to do Medicare for All, right? If we have like private insurance, that would leave the pool in Medicare for All not strong enough to sustain itself. So, and why would people want to give money to private insurance anyway? Because, okay, Tulsi says that everyone will still be covered, but you can also have your own, like, union worker insurance that you have if you like it. But why pay for your insurance through your workplace when you already have Medicare for All anyways for free? Why would anyone want to do that? How can it be better? Medicare for All is gold-plated, no question asked, everything is covered. So why would you still want to have a union thing anyway? So why would you need a private insurance anyway? I don't get it, So Tulsi need to explain this point. But Tulsi, and the way she comes off kind of rubs me the wrong way. She says that she's in it to be president and everything. I thought she's in it so it's for the people. Not that you want to be president. It's because you need to be president and you say, yeah, I run because I'm running to be president. What the fuck, man? Bernie is not running to be president. Bernie is running to implement policies. And you, Tulsi, sounds like you're running to want to be president. I've been keeping my eye on you for a while now, and I think I don't think you're sincere. I think you're fucking and faking it. First is the prison thing, where you say prisoners should not be allowed to vote because the guards can tell the prisoner who to vote for. So prisoners should not be allowed to vote. When Bernie Sanders says that prisoners should have the right to vote.
Help me understand how that could be a thing.
Well, you've got people who are in positions of incredible power, telling people when they can eat, when they can go to the bathroom, when they can go outside, when they can do this or that, access, taking away access, giving them access to certain things when they're in prison. And with that power comes room for abuse. So if you're saying, okay, it's voting day today, and you allow for that power to be abused to say this is the way you're going to vote, I don't think that's right.
So you're opposed to restoring the voting rights of folks who are incarcerated, in part because of concerns over corrections officers using that as a tool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not giving a solution, you're just showing the problem and full stop. So because there's a problem, prisoners shouldn't have a right to vote. So because of injustice, you create another injustice, right? You should just say that, okay, if you want to say it in a better way, okay, no, prisoners should not have voting rights now because the guards can force them to vote who the guards wants them to vote for. So we're gonna end that, and we're gonna make sure guards have no such power over these prisoners, so prisoners can vote. But you didn't say that, did you? You just said, yeah, prisoners shouldn't have voting rights because guards can tell them who to vote for. And you just look at the interviewer, full stop. Like, what the fuck? That's not a solution. That's just stating a problem. That's fucked up. Second, you vote for the anti-BDS bill, and your reason was because you are for free speech, protecting free speech. When free speech is already protected, you don't need a bill to say that you're protecting free speech, let alone a bill that condemns free speech. that again, calling a bill that condemns free speech that is for free speech. That's why you voted for it, because he has some stupid shit inside that says it's for free speech. That makes no sense at all. And when you went to Puerto Rico and just go there for a day and then just leave, and then no more news after that, felt like a political move. And there were some interviews where you just sound fake as fuck. Right after the debate, where you just give like a super scripted, just answer the question shit. Man, I need to find it if I'm gonna show that. Or the one that, Chapo Trappo asked you, did they ask you, are you an anti-imperialist? And then you just say, oh, I'm pro-American. I want to end regime war and I won't go for regime ending wars and stuff. But wait, let me just play the video. Here it is.
We need to continue. We can do it now.
2 more questions.
How are you going to continue?
I'm going to let somebody else ask a question.
Congresswoman,
Yes.
Do you consider yourself an anti-imperialist?
I consider myself a pro-American. Everything that I'm saying, everything that I'm doing comes from a place of love for our country and love for our people, and recognizing how important it is that we have unifying leadership in this country to bring people together so that we can bring about the kinds of changes we need to see. And as far as our foreign policy goes, to end our wasteful, failed policies of regime change so that we can focus on serving the interests of the American people, using the limited resources we have to do so.
A lot of Iowans said that they were kind of worried about this left-leaning turn within the party.
So, yeah, she couldn't give a straight answer. That's not cool. Yeah, you need to give a straight answer. Yep, I'm an anti-imperialist. I don't want you to fucking politic talk and just don't answer the answer straight head on. That's wriggling away from the question, man. And Tulsi, I still want Tulsi to be on the debate stage. I still support her, but she did so many shit wrong, so many already. But she just treaded between the line, So, and she did so many good things as well. She kneecapped Kamala Harris. She supported Bernie way earlier on. But she's sounding more and more like a politician, and she's sounding more and more like she just wants to be president. That it's not the first priority, that it's for the people first, Like Bernie, you can see that it's for the people first. So, I feel that Tulsi is trying to differentiate herself from Bernie. And I don't care if you want to differentiate yourself from Bernie. All you should care is how to help the people, and don't care about you, man. It's not about you, okay? It's about us. You're just a servant. You just go there to implement the shit that we want. Don't try to be president. What the fuck? Bernie is not trying to be president. Bernie is just trying to help the people. So please try to just help the people, not you want to be president. All these fucking tactics that you use is fucking fucked up, man. It just shows your ambition. And it's unbecoming. And I don't trust you, man. This fucking shit. You're just right in the middle of the line, man, Tulsi. I will still support you. I did the Aloha Motherfuckers video for you, that you're back on the 4th debate. Yeah. I fought so hard to get you to 65k unique donors, trying to get as many donors for you as possible. But you've been showing, if nothing, bad decisions. At worst, bad decisions. At worst, ambition. Which I feel that is clouding, it shows that you care more ambition than the people. Okay? Prove me wrong. Right?